Hello, and welcome to My Point of View Movie Reviews. Today's review is for Velvet Buzzsaw, the new Netflix original movie. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this film right off the bat. I watched few reviews about this movie. Some people are up and down. They give it a mediocre score. Let me tell you, from experience, I used to host poetry and spoken word every second Saturday for 6 years in a row at an art gallery. I've been around artists, I've been around curators, I've been around museums. This movie is absolutely accurate. So therefore, I like it much more than a common person. New York and LA, the capitals of art, artsy people expressing themselves in a big old museum. Now, if you've been around artists, some are incredible, they're inspiring, and some people are just straight idiots and assholes. The curator's job is to sell the art. They don't care about nothing else. They might appreciate the art or lie and say that they do just to get somebody else to like it, to buy it, and especially private owners, people who collect art. Now, this movie stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Rene Russo, the girl from Stranger Things. It also has, what's his name? John Malkovich, who's in there for about this much. So don't let that name fool you. If you're a big fan of his, you're going to get this much of John Malkovich. He's not in there hardly at all. But to give you a background of this movie, greed is the main source of the personality of this movie. And I'm telling you from experience, in the art community, greed is a big thing, and so is lust. It's like artists always sleep with each other and stuff. It happens in real life, trust me. And so this person dies. A person who's an artsy person finds out that this person who passed away has all this art that's never been displayed, and it's beautiful, it's eccentric, it's weird, it's creepy. That's what makes it special. Well, she flats out steals it. She gets the authorities involved. Hey, I found this in a dumpster. It's mine. You know, the laws of the land. I found it. It's mine now. Boom. What this artist did years ago, he was psychotic. This person killed his own parents, went to a psych ward for over 10 years, and was tortured while he was in a psych ward. So you know, crazy is all over this man's paintings. And he uses actual blood from his victims to do the reds and the dark blacks in these movies when he's painting these pictures on these canvases. So the pictures are definitely possessed. They have an evil spirit around these pictures, and it targets people who are greedy and who deserves to get killed. I hate to sound mean. Everybody who dies in this movie deserves every bit of the torture and the tormented deaths that they get. That's why this movie is kind of like a dark comedy. I was giggling all the way through the movie. It's not scary. Creepy, yes, but you can watch it at night by yourself and you won't have any nightmares. Well, then again, some of you will. The killings are original. I enjoyed it. And the actors really pull their weight in this movie. I'm glad it went to Netflix. It has a Netflix feel to it. If I would have gotten in my car, drove in the rain to go see this movie, I'd probably give it a lower score. But since I sat at home on a rainy day, turned on the TV, hit that Netflix button and watched this movie, I loved it. It was great for a Friday night, just staying at home watching a good flick with some great acting performances. So, if you like some intrigue, if you appreciate art, and you're like me, you've been around people in the art community, they tend to get on your nerve, and they're, pompous idiots, and some of them get what they deserve. This is the movie for you. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. And man, the deaths are so original and so creative that it'll keep you thinking like, man, how did they think of that? Great flick. I enjoyed it. Sit at home, get the couch warmed up with your blanket, hit that Netflix button, and watch Velvet Buzzsaw. I guarantee you'll get some enjoyment out of it. Alright? Until then, I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all those things, and leave a comment down below because I love you. And yo, it's just my point of view.